dating a non-Christian is bad for you. It is bad for you, but only if you keep it in the long term. So let's say you get a girl, you get together, you're everything's moving on fine, everything's cool, and the relationship seems perfect. But later on, you will realize how big of a vice it is. When I started to date my girl, she was she believed that there was something higher, but she definitely wasn't Christian. It took a bit of tears, it took a bit of, let's say, pressure applied to her, but in the end, she turned to Christ. Thank God. And now it it seems like it is okay to date. It is okay, but God tells us that we are not compatible with these people who are not Christians, who are not religious, who are not spiritually active. We're not compatible with them because when you get married with your wife and she's not a Christian, she will not understand why suddenly you drop down on your knees in the middle of the day, in the middle of something happening. For example, you are in a restaurant and you just drop down on your knees and pray because you just heard that someone might pass away, someone close might pass away, so you pray for protection. And she will not understand it because her values are not the same as yours. And the same would be if you woke up the in 3 a.m. to have a prayer, a night prayer. She will not understand it because, oh, why is he waking up praying to someone, something, and not sleeping? Because, hey, yo, sleep is good, sleep is great. The thing you can do, which I recommend you doing, is converting her. How? You do it with love. You do it with no excess pressure added. Since females are, you can hide things from them in this kind of context. You can hide your intentions of innocently walking by a church and striking up a conversation. You can do that, and you can tell how you can talk to her about how Christ has saved you, how Christ has changed your life. And that's how you sow the seed. And after some time, she will, let's say, react. A reaction will happen that which will spark up questions in her mind, and she will begin questioning you about, hey, yo, what is this? What is that? What are your values? What are your views on this situation? And then you can start preaching, also very calmly, because you can do it with aggression. I would do it calmly because it doesn't put them in a state of stress. It doesn't put them in a state of fear. It doesn't put them in a state of pressure where they will not act out of love, but they will act out of fear. And for me, it I did almost the same. I loved her so much that I just told her that, okay, we must go. You said earlier that you were going. Let's go to the alpha courses and everything will be fine. You don't have to stay uh, when the conversations are happening, but basically you have to put her in a ease. Let's say if she has questions which you cannot answer, so you bring her over to your priest. Don't put her in a situation when you basically tell her, oh, let's go to church, let's go to the divine liturgy and all that stuff. It just so just tell her, okay, you don't have to go to the liturgy, just visit the priest He will answer your questions, and if you have more, you can ask him, and he will answer you perfectly. And and in no matter of time, it can take years, it can take months, it can take like a few days, because females are unpredictable. But one thing is for sure, that you will get her to convert sooner or later. Some guys can do it faster, some girls can do it faster too, but just pray for her, continue praying, and strike up conversations about God, how she views it, what are her objections of not believing in God. Then you can do some research. You can, and then later on, after a few days, you can strike the conversation up again and then say, hey, yo, this is why X, and so on. She will, okay, so you did research on my behalf, and that's cool. Thank you. It is just going to show her that you care, and it is going to show her that you actually trust this, you actually believe in this. So you're basically putting weight on your side of the scale, and it's, after some time, it is just going to tip to your side, and she's going to, let's say, fall into your side, let's say fall into Christianity. Yeah, continue praying, continue striking up conversations with her, and read some Bible verses for her, which seem innocent but still are word of God. And yeah, that's it. Have a great day, and may God's angels be with you.